Alright, I've just finished taking the cold shower and brushing my teeth. But this is day 4 of the Adonis protocol. Yeah, I just been. I'm not sure if something's missing or not. Maybe something isn't or something is. Well, I gotta figure that out. But before I do that, let's go meditate. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. The video that I've uploaded, the day 3, still hasn't uploaded. It's still taking a long while, but it still hasn't uploaded yet, which I'm a bit confused on. Well then, the daily drill, meditation. Let's get into that one. Alright. Also, yes, I forgot to. I definitely should feel ashamed that I have to guide no one. So I'm just gonna do this. Honestly, I'm just gonna. No, I haven't. Alright then. Well, let's get to the meditation then. Not gonna lie, it took me a while to gratitude journal. I mean, no, it's because to be honest, I just wrote this entire freaking page of like why I'm grateful for this person. And like, actually, maybe it wasn't that bad, honestly. I mean, to be honest, today's eat the frog task is just watching the video and replaying it, but you know what? I think it was kind of worth it. Alright, now I'm gonna go get to work. Fortunately, the video isn't done. And to be honest, I apologize for not recording when I got here. Well, I just ran like basically the track, and then I did 10 push-ups on each one. Well, in fact 30, but yeah. I'm not sure though. Maybe I understand why I'm a lot more anxious. Honestly, that gratitude journal was pretty good, so I'm grateful for that, man. But I still must keep going. I still must keep going. I'll keep going, man. I know it's gonna suck, but I'm gonna do it. Also, I want to get to the planks. If I don't get to the planks, I'm gonna have to run around. Alright. Today's workout was only 30 minutes, so let me get to 45. Two, three. So, just the usual 50. But there's a problem that I have, honestly. I think that was 20. At least think about. And some part of me just wants to admire the view. And the other part of me just wants to work as hard as I can. got 20 more to go. What's the problem that you see? Oh, it's just that I keep stopping for no reason. Either just to wave at people, or which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's like I'm spending way too much time. And then we're gonna go back again and again and again. I'll be honest, I don't even know how many I've done. But I guess one thing I need to stop doing is just stopping so much. That's what I need to learn. Alright, I'm pretty sure that was 50. Honestly, I kind of want to enjoy these clothes, man. Not let them be covered in sweat, but it's what it is. Alright, let me see what time is it. Alright, you know the drill. Burpees, man. The only problem is that my shoes are untied, and every time that I tie them, they always just come off. I don't know why. I might have to take off my shoes, honestly, just for this case. Man. Whatever. Oh, buenos días. Buenos días. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Ah? ¿La hora? Oh, la hora. Sí. There's no real baseball. Alright, I apologize, man. I gotta finish these up before it gets too late. Alright, so now I'm gonna go run. Since I did not complete it, I'm gonna have to go back and do 15 again, man. That's just how it is. Alright. Oh yeah, good morning, man. What are you gonna do today?
Morning, brother, man.
Yeah, what are you gonna do today?
My homie forgot his dick.
But I can't just. Yeah, I'm just kind of mad that I didn't do them. It's like already pretty late. And rest in peace, my form, man. Aye, aye, aye. I apologize.
That's it for today.
Yeah, still. Alright, I apologize for not doing so much today. I need to do better. Oh well, I'll see what happens next. I'll snap back. Hopefully it actually works this time. Well, actually, wrong one. Alright, so I just gotten back. And I'm not gonna lie, some crazy stuff happened. So let me tell you my story. So my story is that, well, I'm in my gym class and there's a girl that's there. She said that basically this girl is saying that, oh, I'm a guy. I'm basically like, she acts like a guy. Like she says like, oh, like run those ones, like stuff like that. And I was just looking at her. Basically, I was just like not in like, but like kind of like in a smiley way, cause I kind of think it's a bit goofy and stuff. But not like, I'm not disrespecting her. No, I'm not like I'm like telling her like, ah ha ha ha. Not in like a, well, in my opinion, not in a rude way. But she didn't. She just said like, oh, like don't look at me, like don't talk to me. And I was just kind of like laughing. It's like, oh, okay, sure. And so throughout the class, she just was like kind of like, basically, she just didn't even want me to look at her. When I looked at her again, she was like saying like, oh, let's go run those ones, like let's fight me. And I was like, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like basically, I feel like she was kind of a bit of a degenerate. Basically, she wasn't even in that class. She just kind of like, she was a girl, but she said that she was a guy. And she was like, when I looked at her again, she was like, let's go run those ones. And I was just like smiling and stuff, like, oh, like it's kind of like a bit funny and stuff. But I wasn't, well, maybe in her perspective, I was just like laughing at her, like more in a different way. Maybe it's different for other people. Maybe even sounds a bit bad. So then she's like, I can tell that she's looking at me to see like if I'm gonna look at her, and I'm pretty sure she's gonna say the same thing, like, yo, stop looking at me. So as the class ends, I'm going to the locker room now, as like I'm going through the hallways, and there's this girl that's walking down the path. And I was just like, oh, it's like some normal girl that's just on her phone and stuff. And I was just gonna say good morning and stuff. So I said good morning, and she was like, what? And then she pushed me, like, basically she shoved like that. And I was just like, oh, I was just like, oh, what are you doing and stuff. Like, I didn't say anything. I was just like, and then she's like saying, oh, you have the nerve to talk to my girlfriend like that. And it took me a while. It took me some time to realize that, oh, she's talking about the girl that calls herself a guy. And she called herself, she said that it's her girlfriend. And I was just thinking I was just thinking about like, what are like who are you, basically? And then she kicked me again. I don't know why. I just let her kick me again. I was just like, yo, you're being a bit too aggressive. And in that moment, I felt like freaking like, well, fighting and stuff. But I just let her walk by, and I was just like thinking, and then I was kind of like smiling, like, oh, like girls like that are crazy. No, not like basically like this whole thing happened because the girl that says that she's a guy probably like told her friend to like, oh, like when you see her like pushing and stuff. And I was just like, dang, those girls are crazy. But then I just started thinking about it. I started talking to a bunch of people and saying like, oh, what would you do in the locker room? So then I was waiting for her, and I'm not sure if this was the right thing or not. So I was just waiting, and I was gonna go see if she was going to like show up so I could talk to her and say like, hey, why'd you do that? Why'd you just tell your friend to like do that? And she wasn't there. So then I went to go talk to the teacher and like explain this. Like basically she just told her girlfriend to come like go push me and stuff. And she said that she just didn't. Well, there was another story before this. So my teacher said that the girl didn't like it that I was like calling her a boy and stuff. Although she kind of like did act like a boy. The first time I saw her, I asked her, "Are you a girl or a boy?" And she said that I'm a boy. I was just like, really? And then the teacher said like, "Oh, we should respect everyone." Like she said that the girl that calls herself a boy is a girl, but she wants to identify as a boy. I'm not sure so much about the pride stuff. I know she was like saying like, "Oh, we should respect everyone." Like, yeah, I definitely wasn't like making fun of her. No, I just thought it was like kind of funny. Like not in like a rude way. Not like, well, I'm not sure how to explain it. It's just like I was just kind of like, oh really? Like I wasn't. I'm not sure how to explain it, but trust me, I wasn't just trying to like bully her and stuff for that. And then like that happens, and it's just like, I mean, I'm not even sure what I should do. That's why. It's like I want to say like, oh, let's fight. Like let's see what why is this happening? Like let's stand up for myself. Another part of me is like, oh yeah, let's just take responsibility and like, yeah, maybe I did some things wrong. And I'm kind of more into that. I mean, of course I want to stand up for myself, and I think this is very dumb, but at the same time, I don't want to complain because I got myself into this situation, man. So I can't complain. I got myself just because I looked into a girl and I talked to her. It's like I can't tell if I should like get mad, but it's like I think it's feminine to complain. I'm just not sure which side. But I think the thing that I'll just go with is that yeah, I did it. I did that, and yeah, it sucks a little bit. Like basically, I should take the responsibility for this because I'm the one who talked to her and I did all this stuff, and I wasn't trying to like make her mad, but I still take the responsibility of it. And also, I just think like it's very bigoass and stuff. Like it's very crazy. Yeah, very crazy day. And I could just act like, oh, this didn't like I wasn't like I don't really care. To be honest, it did get to me. Like I even saw her back in 5th grade. Well, okay, not in 5th grade, but I saw her in like 5th period. I was gonna go get my old computer that I left, and I saw her again. I was just like, I had a choice to either like keep moving and stuff, or like go talk to her, and I chose to talk to her. And I was gonna ask her like, oh, why'd you set up your friend just to go push me and stuff? And I also was gonna say like, oh, why didn't you just come tell me? She just said that like, oh, don't like basically. What was it? I think she just said like, oh, I'm a guy and stuff, so like, but basically more in this rude way. So like, understand that like basically, I'm not even sure how to explain it. And I said to her, oh, don't do that again. And she was like, oh no, like you like what like say what you're saying because like yo no you did the thing. And I mean, I was just kind of smiling when I got back, but I mean, it was starting to get to me. I'm not sure if I should have went to go talk to her, but from this experience, I'm gonna learn from this mistake. I'm not sure what. Okay, first, yeah, the girl is glass, but I don't want to complain, and I take full responsibility for this. But if I am wrong, then I'll learn from it. From these mistakes and from the thing that I'm saying right now, I'll learn from it. So, that's what happened today, man. Well, let's go cook a ribeye steak. Right, no. I don't think the ribeye steak will. I'm still gonna be. It's just kind of crazy how these things can just like make you freaking. Like, I was pretty happy. I mean, to be honest, I think I would have been happy if that didn't happen, but oh well, it happened anyway. So. Alright, let's cook the ribeye steak. Alright, so now we have the steak. That's pretty nice, pretty nice. So I'm just gonna show you how I do it. Well, of course I needed more work on it. Well, you're gonna see in a bit, watch. Alright, so the first step that I do is just add a bit of olive oil, just a bit. Just so enough that the seasonings can stay around. And then we do the next side. Alright, we do the next side. So we got both sides. I think I added a bit too much, but it's fine. So now we got, the steak is covered in olive oil. So now the next step is to add some pepper. Some salt. I add salt first. Now I'm using kosher salt. Oh, it looks very nice, very nice, very nice. It's actually the first time I'm using it, so very nice. And we'll use some salt. Very nice, very nice. Also, yeah, I take responsibility for getting myself in that situation. I just can't really tell if I should fight back or if I should of course I feel like I should stand up for myself and think it's a bit, I'm not sure. But I don't think I'm wrong for trying to think that let's fight back. And if I am, then prove me wrong. I just don't think it was very good. Alright, you're gonna want to get both sides. And then you're gonna want to get your pepper. Alright. There we go. And you're gonna make sure you got every side. Alright? With the remaining salt that's just on the ground, just spread it around. Use the sides. Make sure you get every side. And yeah, that's actually pretty much it. You can add butter and stuff, so let me get that. But, hold on, let me wash my hands. So now it should look something like this. It's all flavored and stuff. Well, not flavored, but it's just a bunch of seasonings. See? Alright then. I'm not gonna lie, that fruit looks pretty tasty. But no, we're only gonna eat meat today. Man, I'm not gonna lie, this stuff gets stuck in your head, man. I'm trying hard, I'm trying to not think about it, but it just keeps I keep thinking about if I should do something or not. I just keep thinking about it, man. Either, I'm just gonna say that either, I take responsibility, but I still think it's very big glass, man. I still think that oh yeah. So, if you want to basically peel off garlic, imagine you have a big garlic, and so how you're gonna want to take them all off super fast is just put them in a bowl, grab another bowl similar to it, and just shake it. And usually when you do it, just do it for 20 seconds, okay? They're all gonna come off. You're gonna have to peel them, some of them off, but it's a lot more easier. Watch, trust me. Well, I'm just gonna have to learn from this experience, man. That's really it. I can't just I can't just say I'm not gonna do anything about it. Well, let's just learn from this experience. Either if I'm right or wrong. Let's learn from this experience. Alright, this should be pretty much everything. You know, you can get definitely gonna want some butter, you're gonna want some olive oil. These are all the things you actually just need. Just some olive oil, salt, pepper, garlic, some butter, a rosemary if you want, and just like season around. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Alright, let's get to the cooking. I'm gonna leave the butter back in the freezer so it doesn't just melt. Because for some reason, every time I leave it out, it just becomes like slimy and stuff. So I'll leave it right there. Oh. Alright, you did not see that. Very simple. So you're just gonna want to add some olive oil. Alright. Maybe a bit more. Alright. Now I'm gonna close this. And now we have the olive oil. Now we're gonna add the steak. Alright, now that we have the hot pan, it's the olive oil, now we're gonna add this. So we're just gonna add very. Alright. Oh yeah, it's at 4. For some reason every time I put it too hot and then I flip it to the other side, it always burns and it's like, you know, it's like very dry. Well, I'm gonna add the 2 things that you want from the steak is the good crust and you want it probably very juicy. For me, I've been still learning. Like I've been getting it more well done. Basically, there's different temperatures of the steak. Medium rare is like basically the juiciest, and well done is like basically like it's still pretty good, but it just has no juice to it. So we're gonna stay here for 3 minutes. Oh, I wanna have 3 minutes. Let's see how much that goes. Alright, so now the timer is about to go off, and we're gonna end it right there. And usually, actually, it would be very hot, and I'll just flip it and add butter and stuff. But for some reason, it doesn't really work the first time. So the first thing that I did was just I'm gonna add butter now. I know it's very risky, but I'm gonna try. Actually, I'm gonna cook this for a little bit more because I kind of want the good crust. So look, that's a little bit. I think I need a little bit more cooking, so I'm gonna wait for a little bit. I feel like I'm decades from burning for making it freaking very medium rare. I think I might have to flip now. So let me see. Honestly, I'm just gonna trust. Well, I feel like the temperature is gonna rise up a lot more, so. It might just have to flip, honestly. Alright, so for this one, I'm gonna add the butter first. Honestly, just learn from your mistakes, man. I'm not sure what I'm doing right now, but honestly, I'm just gonna try and see what happens. Ooh. Oh, shit. Flip. I'm gonna try to cool it down a little bit, but you're gonna want to add your butter and everything else with it, you know, your garlic and stuff. Garlic, rosemary. Boom. There you go. And your spoon. There it is. There you go. Now you're gonna have to do this. Right, so let's try to cool it down a little bit. I'm gonna wait for the butter to, you know, to melt and stuff. So I can actually. Alright. Hopefully you can see that, man. Alright, but look, actually you can't really see it, but it's almost done. The butter's almost done. Like, it's almost done. Basically. Alright. Patience. Don't do anything stupid. I feel like if I flip it now, it's gonna become well done. Which I don't know how I used to do it back then. I mean, the crust is good. Actually, the crust is good, but I definitely feel like I'm gonna. I'm just gonna hope that it doesn't become well done super fast. All right. Oh, I don't think it's hot enough. Now it's becoming like moist and stuff. Alright, we're gonna have 3 more scoops. I feel like it's kind of brown on the bottom. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, if I had been more, I think I'm gonna ruin it. Alright. Now we're just gonna let it rest for 10 minutes. Definitely let it rest for 10 minutes. Alright. While we're at it real quick. Yeah, I apologize if I'm lying. I'm just still thinking about that situation. But closing down won't do anything. Closing down even during this thing will not do anything. I must stay with it. I must stay with the pain. Not do anything. Oh yeah. So today at school was, well, I was just kind of more down because, you know, what happened. And I don't think the day would have been actually that bad. I was actually kind of happy when I first got in there, but I'm not sure if I could just let that girl take down my happiness, man. It's just very a glass one. Yeah, in some ways I think I'm wrong, in some ways she's wrong also. But gonna have to learn. Alright then, well, I finished with everything. The dishes are done. I guess we can go drink some water. Alright. What, do you want some, man? Here, take some. Alright, here's your water, man. Yup. But yeah, that's just what I think, man. We'll get a good position. It's crazy how these things make us think, like, we stress about these things, man. Well, maybe there's something different for you, but it's like, maybe you can relate to the experience of where, like, you know, something like this just makes you keep thinking about it, like, even throughout the whole day, man. Let's go water up there. You know what I mean, man? But I don't want to give up. I don't want to give up just because of this happening. Doesn't mean I want to give up. Alright, then you can get some of my rest of my water, man. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna go think about it for a bit, and I will be back when, like, timer is done. So, in 7 minutes. Alright, now the steak is done. We got my bro eating. I'm not gonna show his face yet since not yet though. But I just pulled all the olive oil and butter in there. It should be That should be pretty much it, honestly, man. Alright. I swear, man, I don't know how I keep forgetting how to freaking do those burpees in the end, man. I'm kind of annoyed that I have to do it again, but okay, you know what, I'm just... yeah. Whatever, man. It's just what happens. Alright, whatever. Oh, my freaking arm doesn't want to work today. It's like my left is closed. It's like my left doesn't want to respond, man. I swear, this part right here hurts, but I can still keep going. If I can be able to do 2 of them, I can do 8 more. But this freaking part hurts, man. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I feel like if I do any more, this is gonna break, man. Freaking head wants to close down, but I'm not sure if I should do more, but alright, 10 is done. And man, I don't think it counts that I completed it. Ah man, this sucks. Hey guys, well, it's time for the end of the day. My mother is mad at me for just eating steak, and I'm just gonna have to. Well, this video is kind of more rushed, so that's why there's not that many edits during the steak, because I was about to finish, but I apologize, guys. If I get caught again, I'm definitely gonna get taken away. But all right then, do the right thing. Don't give up. All right, take care, man.